Hi, I'm Mark. This is Mark's Tech Vlogs on YouTube, and today I'm going to bring you guys a review of the Switchbot Meter Plus. Now, if you've been around this channel for a while, you'll know that I've reviewed quite a lot of Switchbot products, and also that a couple of years ago I reviewed the Switchbot Meter. Now, the Switchbot Meter Plus is sort of the upgraded, bigger version of this product. However, similar to its smaller counterpart, it is used for measuring the temperature and humidity of your room. This is done on the on-screen display, but also via sync into your smartphone and the Switchbot app. This allows you to integrate it with a variety of scenes and trigger things based on different temperatures and humidity levels. And I'll talk more about that and how to use it throughout this review. But let's kick off by talking about the price, because this is a relatively affordable piece of smart home tech, and it retails at just £20. There's also quite regularly offers on Amazon and the Switchbot website which bring the price down below that. Below this video you'll find links to both of those and a special discount code for viewers from this channel on the Switchbot website. But let's crack on with the review and talk more about the Meter Plus and whether you should buy one or not. So if we compare the Meter Plus to the original Switchbot Meter, it has a bigger design with a bigger display. This includes bolder text for viewing it from slightly further away. In addition to this bigger display now means it can also show you a comfort rating. The design of it is a white rectangle with rounded edges. The majority of the front of it is that large LED display which can show you a comfort level, a battery level, and then the temperature in Celsius or Fahrenheit and the humidity level of the room it's in. It shows temperature to 1 decimal point. On the back of the device you'll find an opening to put in batteries, and it takes 3 AAA batteries, and then there's also a kickstand for it to be a freestanding device, and then it also comes with a magnetic attachment for you to attach it to your wall if you want to do that. The sticky magnet goes onto your wall where you want it to be, and then the device just attaches to it through a magnet on the inside. This makes it nice and easy to take down for replacing batteries. And talking of batteries, it's a good time to talk about spec, and let's start off by talking about battery life. The Meter Plus takes 2 AAA batteries, which is the same as the smaller Meter device. Now, Switchbot don't commit to how long battery life will last with the Meter Plus, however with the Meter they said it was 1 year battery life. Given the larger display with the Meter Plus, I'd expect it to get slightly under a year's battery life. That being said, my original Switchbot Meter has only had its batteries changed once in 2 years. The device connects to your phone via Bluetooth, but also connects to the Switchbot Hub Mini. It's this Hub Mini that gives you things like out-of-home control. In terms of connectivity range, it's got a range of 120 meters. Of course, some of this is going to depend on how many walls there are between you and the device and things like that as well, and of course different wall materials also block signals. The Switchbot app stores the data that gets synced from a device, which allows you to monitor your humidity and temperature levels over a period of time. The device itself stores up to 68 days of data, which means if you go away and you haven't got a chance to sync it, you won't lose that data. When you next connect, it will just sync that data to your phone. It has an impressive operating temperature range and can work between -20 degrees Celsius and 80 degrees Celsius. And then you can also use scenes within the app to use it to trigger other Switchbot devices. For example, if the temperature goes above a certain level, you might turn on a fan using a smart switch. If you want things like Amazon Voice Assistant to work with it, you're also going to need a Switchbot Hub Mini. This will also give you out-of-home control, and in my opinion also gives you more reliable results with those scenes. How easy is it to get it set up, and how easy is it to use? Setup is super simple. You simply pull out the battery tab or add in some batteries, and then you go into the Switchbot app and hit the plus icon. From there you hold the button on the back for a few seconds until it enters pairing mode. Once you've done that, you can give it a name and assign it to a room, and then as soon as you open the Switchbot app, the data for it in real time is just straight there on your home screen. If you want to find out more and browse historical data, you can click into it where you can view data by day, week, month and year. This is for both humidity and temperature. If you just want to monitor the humidity and temperature, then that's all you need to do. If, however, you want to use it to trigger different devices, then this is where scenes come into play. In the Switchbot app, you can go into scenes and set up a scene based on a humidity or temperature level. This might be when it goes above or when it drops below. You can use this with most of the Switchbot products. You can use this with a humidifier, a smart switch, a Switchbot button pusher, or even a light. This is a great way of automating things based on conditions. As I said before, the idea of turning on a fan when a temperature hits a certain level is great for home automation. You can also choose to be notified on certain conditions here as well. This is really useful if you want to have a meter in an out of reach place such as an attic. And then in terms of using the actual device, the bigger screen on this compared to the original Meter is great because you can easily glance at it and see the data without having to get too close. The little comfort level icons are a nice touch, and you can customize when each of these appear within the app. If I was being really critical of this product, the only thing I'd say is that it would be nice to have a backlight option. Now this would of course have an impact on battery life, and you'd also need an option to be able to turn that off, because if you had this in your bedroom, that backlight at night might be a bit irritating. But as I said, that's if I was being really picky. So all in all, should you pick one of these up? If you've already got a Switchbot meter, unless you really want that bigger display, there isn't really any point upgrading from the original Switchbot meter. However, if you haven't, then the Meter Plus is a really good option. I personally prefer the bigger size display, and I think it looks really nice. For me, it really comes into its own when you can use things like a voice assistant to find out the current temperature or humidity, but also when you can set it up with scenes and really automate your home based on different conditions. If you guys have got any questions, do stick them below. As we're all tech on this channel, this is tech that I use on a daily basis, and so I'm happy to answer any questions you guys have. If you want to pick one up, as I said at the beginning, there are links below to Switchbot on Amazon and also their official website. I've also included a discount code below where you can save some money if you go through the Switchbot site. Please give this video a like if you've enjoyed it, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys again soon.